Hey, what's up? It's Sean. Of course. Anyway, I just got back from the gym and decided that what I'm going to do is try and finish up editing this set of electronic music that I've been working on. I was listening to a rough render of it at the gym, and I listened to it a few times. This set is a little over an hour long, and I just thought that if anybody's interested, I'll show you what it is that I'm doing when I'm making these electronic sets. So, here, I'll flip this around. This is the program that I'm using. It's called Ableton Live, and it's set up like a professional mixing board or a mixing station or whatever. Those different things that you see, this right here, these things are this stuff up here. These are different tracks of music that I'm implementing in there. And then this stuff over here is different filters or tools that you can use, and I drag them in. And here, I'll give you an example. Like, open this up. Click on this. Okay, now down here you can see the waveform of the track that I'm working with. And I'll zoom in here so that you can see what I'm doing. This is actually what the wave of the sound looks like. So a lot of the stuff that I'm doing here is a combination of audible and visual work. I really like it because it's sort of an artistic thing that you can use multiple senses to work on. So when I lay out the set in the beginning, of course I listen to all the tracks beforehand and I pick which tracks I'm going to do, and usually I select a theme in my mind. What is this set going to be about? What kind of a mood am I in? Why am I doing it? Maybe I'll even decide on a title or something just as like a theme for what I'm going to do. Then what I do is I input all of those tracks into this program, and I zoom in on the waveform like this. And just so that you can understand, I'm zooming out right here so that you can see what the whole track looks like. Right? So you can tell that this part right here is full of a lot of sound, but this part over here, there's a little bit of a breakdown. And something has been taken out of the track naturally so that there is some sort of a change. So that's the type of thing that I'm looking for, just as like a really rough thing. I associate that with the song that I know in my head. And then if you zoom in like this, you can see these different lines. Now, these different things, when you see a spike, those spikes are probably either a kick drum or a snare drum. So that's the type of thing that I'm looking for when I'm going to do some mixing, right? I'm looking for all kinds of different things, but that's just a really basic thing so that you can tell what I'm talking about. Also, you can see right here that on this part of the set, here it's moving sort of similarly for a few seconds, right? You can see the timing down here at the bottom. So from here to here, this is only 6 seconds that it's going right here. But in this 6 seconds, right when you get to this part, you've reached a crescendo, and the bass drum is going to come back in. The kick drum probably is going to drop in, and it's going to give you some type of a boom or something like that. It really just depends on the song, but I'm just trying to lay it out for you so that you can understand. Now, we'll switch back to the track view. This is what it looks like once I've already recorded the different tracks into Ableton. For example, this down here will be the very first track in the song, and if you zoom in you can see what I was talking about. Here's the waveform, and I will go over here and show you the very beginning. So this is the beginning, and I will hit play for you so that you can see what's going on. Cool. Now, this set is called Heartbreak Rehab, and the reason I call it that is it's Valentine's Day, and I was just sort of in that kind of a mood, so I figured I'd go for it. And yeah, anyway, so there's a lack of sound, and then you're going to get this kick drum and the snare. Boom. Cool. So, now it's going to get going, and I work to blend all this stuff together and create sort of a listening experience for the listener that's enjoyable and smooth. Here you can see on the right hand side there's the volume moving up and down for that track. These different red lines stand for different alterations that I've made to the track in order to help it blend with the other tracks. The different alterations that I do is I would take out, I might use an EQ3 to drop out the low of the song, so that would drop out most of the kick drum, so that when I blend it into the next song it's a smooth transition and they don't conflict. Anyway, so yeah, this is what I do for fun, and hope you guys enjoy listening to it. I have high hopes for the set. I think it's going to sound good. But I already have on my mind what I'm going to do for the next set, and the problem is that once I already have a theme and I know what I'm going to do for the next set and I have an idea of which tracks I'm going to use, I get tired of working on the track that I'm on, and or the set that I'm on, and I want to switch tracks. But I'm going to continue working on this one for a while and smooth it out and get it to where I'm pretty happy with it, so that if anybody other than me wants to listen to it, I'll throw it up online and they can enjoy the music. And so that I have something of my own that I can look back on and be like, that's the type of mood I was on, or that's the type of mood I was in on Valentine's Day in 2010. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. You can look it up on last.fm at last.fm. You can just search Sean-Spindler and it'll take you to my page, and you can look up the album. The album that I'm working on is called My Meditations, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it.